Yeah, the sun's come out. It's nearly 6 o'clock because we're going into summer weather, and as you can see, pretty heavy, these ones out the front. But there's a couple of trees down, so I'm going to try and use the beanie if I can. So just bear with me while I get the beanie over the camera. Double beanie. And we'll just go and look at these trees down on the bike. Yeah. Whoa. Nice views. But there's a tree over there that's been completely uprooted, and there's another one down the bike track that looks like it may have been hit by lightning, because there's a zone around where it snapped off where there's no bark, like it was blown away or something. So lucky this one didn't come down, eh? And the creek is flowing profusely, and yeah, so, and that looks like it's flooded out over there. But in the space of 4 minutes. It's absolutely amazing. So there's a few branches over there, down there. So I'm glad we got the sunlight at about 6 o'clock in the evening. That's what's so weird, you know. I'm filming on summer settings because we are pooling the water there. You can see the water on there. And I'm walking in, yeah, water there. It's got so sodden that this poor little bugger got blown over. So, yeah. Yeah, absolutely snapped off. And now we're going to go down the bike track here and see this tree that may have been hit by lightning. Yeah, probably just show you the creek. It's probably the easiest to see the creek from here. Yeah, doing this for the old John Noyen in America, Michigan, America. So, not bad for mid-November. Remember, we have our hottest days around about the middle of February, around my George Washington's birthday, so, you know, it should be like 46, 47, maybe 48. Maybe it's better to go down here, I don't know. Might see some other stuff. I should have enough footage on the card. So, got about 13 plus 4. Yeah, finding all these balls. We got some in our street. Oh, a yellow one over there. Yeah, all over the place. But, yeah. Oh, yep, the ambulance going around. But, got some lovely lettuce now, compared to, well, it was just after 4 o'clock, you know. I was waiting for, Garden Gurus was going to be on in about half an hour. And then we had the storm and the power went out. Ours went out only for about a minute, but Auntie Sue's still in darkness. She's cooking on the gas stove tonight. So, yeah. So, and I tried to get on the internet, and it took me about half an hour to get on the internet to upload that first clip, that first 4-minute clip. And, yeah. Anyway, I got a nice ring dang tonight, so it's like a shepherd's pie ring dang. I like having it with mashed potato, you see, so it doubles the volume, and I can have 2 servings sort of thing. But it's good though, because it brings out the nice wintry bark we usually only get to see during the wet. So it's very unusual. We either got the beginnings of summer light dry, you know, the light we get during the summertime, You know, look how high the sun is in the sky. You know, it's 6 o'clock at night, 6 p.m. And of course, the sun doesn't normally set around my George Washington birthday until about 8:45. So in that February into March time, the sun doesn't go down below the horizon until about 9:15 on summer daylight savings time, or in other words, quarter away in real time. So back vistas. So look at that, look at the bark. Doesn't it look wonderful? So we got the sort of winter wet bark during. Oh, here's my little old friend who takes a afternoon's walk. So, oh yeah. So we got something bent down here. Yeah. There's a bit of a. Oh, that's sure it's a nice she oak. So, yeah. So yeah. I always make the funny joke that he's off there skiing. Yeah, it's amazing. It just looks like you've got the look on the ground and on the bark as though we're in the wet, but we're actually in the dry, or rapidly heading into it. So yeah, it's a little bit eerie in a way, because you know you've got these conflicting emotions going on. You're thinking, hang on, something's not quite right here. And yeah, what have we got there? A wayward helium balloon or something. Yeah. Yeah. A wayward helium. Oh, getting ready for Christmas. Howdy. Funny day today. Oh yeah, look at the water running down there, running through there. Yeah, wrong time of the year for this. This should be August. Look at that. If you had a canoe, you could certainly paddle down there. But do you get this sort of sunlight at 6 o'clock at night? It's amazing because it's reflecting off all the wet bits, you see, which we normally get during the wet, winter time when the sun comes out. But I don't know if there's some trees down there or something, but I want to, assuming the camera's still, I better check if it's still going. Yeah, still recording. That's one thing I can do. I can look through the back very easily. So, whoa! Almost went for a skid there. Almost lost the camera. There we come to where are our liverworts now, fellas, eh? Oh yeah. See, normally when we walk down there, under there, looking for our liverworts, but you got plenty of silt today. I mean, there's an odd sort of fetid smell in the air actually. It's cleaning out a lot of stuff, but yeah, as you can see, it's flowing quite friskily. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, we're having fun over at the bike tracks, and now we're going to come up and find this this tree that it's snapped off at the base, but the way there's no bark around where it's been snapped off, it looks like it may have been hit by lightning. There was this massive crack, thunder that knocked me out of bed, or sort of got me out of bed early this morning. And yeah, started the day anyway. But they're starting to clear up, so maybe it was a bit worse. I came down here about 10 minutes ago and then decided to go back and get the camera because the sun was tending to stay out. So I might just film this, then we'll go and see what the state of the Hypnum is. Maybe the Hypnum's come back from all this torrential rain. So yeah, you don't want any of this to land on your roof. So there. But yeah. Oh, actually, it may have had some termites. Yeah, it looks like it may have had some termites in there. So it wasn't lightning after all, but termites. Okay, so much for the epicormic buds. You can see them there. Now, let's just go over here and have a look at back vistas. I know you like them. Have a look at the state of the moss over here, which should be dormant now, but it might come back for a day or so. The Hypnum moss, which is our substitute for sphagnum, might come back for, even goes red, as you can see, certain patches. So, oh well, someone's got the chainsaw out over there. But oh, that wind is getting brisk. Feels about 19, but it's it's got a chill factor on it, a wind chill factor. But you can imagine if one of these limbs came down. I'll just take you back up past the 3 widowmakers, we refer to them in the neighbourhood. We're always expecting them to come down sometime. Now they can have a more likely possibility to come down either as they're drying out or they're sucking up the moisture. Either way, it can cause them to crack. So it can be going into the dry or coming out of the dry. They're either losing water or they're gaining moisture, and that can cause them to crack. But yeah. So it's amazing. I'm filming this just 6 o'clock onwards, whatever the timing of the video is roughly. And we had this storm just after 4 p.m. So in the space of 2 hours, we've had that terrible weather and the sun's come out again. And of course the sun doesn't set until much later in the day now. So let's see if we're still recording. Yeah, it's still recording. Might be 1 or 2 20-minute clips or something. And yeah, as I said, the mosses seem to be coming back already. Hell of a load of rain came down today. Probably be able to tell you in future videos how much we got, but yeah, everyone's cleaning up. Clearly, it was either it's a freak day or we're coming out of this 22-year extended El Nino drought, going into maybe another 22 years of a La Nina period, with the wettest years being in the middle of those 20 years, with some people saying this could go on for the next 100, 200 years. So you don't know. So these are our widowmakers. So I'm going to definitely not walk under those while it's still so windy. Oh yeah, and if I can get round here, you can actually look at the creek coming down there as well. So you go between these two. You can see where we normally walk down there and look at the Rumex and everything. It's all it's not so tickety-boo, is it? Yeah. Anyway, back home for a nice ring-dang, I suppose. Whoa! Yep, get away from that one. Falls on you on your chest, you won't be able to breathe and you'll be dead in about 3 to 5 minutes. And of course we got a few bits up here that came down. But don't you just love those colours? And you get those sort of greens and browns up in the Northern Territory, but from the soil. So you can see how it's all connected. Animals evolved with the colour of the soil and everything else. And anyway. Yeah. Bit of one down there and back here. I don't know what it's like up David Aldridge's way up there, Pine Drive and all that. Don't know, but I could send him an email and find out. But look, the solar panels are still working. Yeah. So, yeah. And the bark chips have certainly been dampened down. Oh, Geraldton Wax is still out. Wow, that has a really long run. Makes a very nice ornamental cut flower, that does. Anyway, I'll get inside, get these loaded up, and you can get to see them when you're waking up, having your brekkie, having your first covfefe for the morning. Yeah, we had to take it all out there and put it in our backyard. Oh geez, there's still a plane flying. I thought they would have been grounded. Maybe there's not that much wind up at that height, I don't know. So, oh yeah, they came and did the concrete part of this. So they've done the concrete, they just have to fill in those bitumen parts. So I do love all this sort of boggy ground look. Yeah, I love swamps and bogs. And they're not as smelly as they made out to be either. Yeah, this is on the John Wayne on this side now. This one might be recovering from whatever they sprayed on it. So I've got flower stalk coming on this one. Anyway, that's about it for now. I'll just pull the beanie off and say over and out and see ya.